Okay.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Xolos Ramirez show. In today's show program, we are going to talk with JJ and Django, that is her Xoloitzcuintle. Okay. So JJ come here to Mexico City for Django like 1 month ago, I think.
Yes.
And she came from New York. She's an artist, I think. She will
Yes.
confirm.
I'm an artist. Yes. Thank you.
And also she has another dog that is very cute as well. Its name is Dean.
Dean,
He's
yes.
a male as well as Django. So it's very interesting because she has an account, an Instagram account as well, that she created long ago that is named Dean and the Django because she already like put both names, right? Because at first it was only Dean, and now it's
Yes.
both of them, right? And it's very
Yes.
cute, very funny. I think she has a lot of sense of humor as well, right? So, welcome to the Xolos Ramirez show, JJ. How are you?
Hello.
How is it going? And tell us a little bit about your experience from the first day and all that things, right?
Yes. Everything is going good. It's really nice to see you again. Yeah, it's been a month and I would say that it's going really well. Like, I think I was most nervous about how the dogs would be with one another, and they actually are really good. Like, it's obviously taken some time, but like now Django is like protective of me and Dean. Like, he like wants to like cuddle up with Dean, and it's just really cute to see them getting closer together. And yeah, I feel like Django like understands that like we are like a like we're one little unit, you know? So that's really great. He's so smart. Like yeah, Dean is a very fluffy dog and very like just kind of, a lap dog. So now I have a dog that like loves to play fetch, loves to like cuddle, loves to yeah, he's just really sporty. And yeah, I take him just about everywhere, and it's been really good though. It's been a good month for sure.
Yeah, I saw a photo of you both that you were like hanging Django with like a kangaroo thing that
Yes.
you hang with Django in the street in this style, like kangaroo style.
Yes, so
How
I wear I wear so in the city in New York City, like when you take the subway, you have to have the dogs in some type of bag. So he's like fits because he's an intermediate, so he fits in one of those like little just like carrying things. But I'm trying to he's walking on the leash now. So he's getting leash trained, but when we go on the subway, which isn't too much because he gets a lot of attention. Like, you know, a lot of people don't see dogs like him here, so people are very excited and always want to talk to me. So I don't go on the subway a lot just because I'm a little shy. But yeah, it's great.
Yeah, because this is a story from her. When she came here to Mexico City, she asked us how she can go in metro to the airport, like in subway. In Mexico, we call the subway metro. And I was impressed because she didn't knew very much how was that thing in Mexico, right? Like you
Yeah.
never like go inside the metro in Mexico City, and you wanted to go and travel
Oh,
inside.
I had it in the past, but it had been a couple of years. But yeah, I'm just so used to taking Dean on the train and stuff that I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
I
in
can
New
figure
York,
it
I
out.
think it's a common thing, right? Because you already said like you are traveling with Django inside
Yes.
the subway. Yeah, so he's training right now. He is like a kind of training with a leash, and
Yeah, yeah, just when I walk him. So basically this has also been really great having a dog that was already pottied or, trained, house trained. It's like Django just like kind of picked up on the schedule really quickly. So it's like they both go outside at the same time and use the restroom and come back. But yeah, he I don't know how much I'll leash train him. Like he kind of just like takes the lead, which I also love. But yeah, just having him stop and not bark at people. Like we're learning that, and I feel like he's getting better every day because we just are consistent about it. So I feel like he's being so shy right now, but he's gotten, I feel like, pretty
Yes.
confident. He's very like he picks when his kind of personality comes out. He did just eat dinner too, so I feel like he's just like
Yes.
ready for a nap.
Okay. There is Django. How do you call
Yeah.
him? Django or Tempranillo Django? Because it's
I
like
call him both. When he's in
both.
trouble, I say Django Tempranillo, but but
Okay.
mostly Django.
Okay, Django. And why did you
Yeah.
put to Django his name? So why you put that name?
It's it's one of my favorite have you it's a movie by Quentin Tarantino called Django Unchained, and I just love the story, and I love that it's like a happy ending, and I always was just like, yeah, if I ever have another dog, I'm going to name it Django. So I'm kind of a film nerd. And I just think yeah, I think Xolos really kind of represent that, like, I don't know, that similar energy of like what that story is about. So, yeah.
Yeah, I like Tarantino as well. He's like this like panic films, right? Because you do not expect a lot of things that happen there. Like in
Yes.
an instant, it can change a lot of things in the narrative, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and very a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
always
personality as well in all his characters in his movies.
yeah.
Yeah, and can you tell us a little bit about like your what your art that you are doing? Like what kind of art do you do?
Yeah, of course. So I'm like a visual artist. I make a lot of videos and photography and like mixed media. So like putting things together like sculpture and paint and collage. I'm actually hosting workshops in New York City for free. They're art workshops for anyone, like people of all levels. And yeah, I have a small business. I sell vintage clothes online as well. So I do that. I'm gonna try to get the screen down. You can see him a little bit. Uh, but yeah, I do a lot of different things. A lot of art, a lot of like community involvement. Yeah, I'm very active.
Okay, that's very interesting. You do a lot of things, right? Like
Yes, and when I
activism.
went to when I was in Mexico City previously, like back in 2002, I was there because a lot of people were like, Mexico City is the best place for artists. It's, super colorful and beautiful and inspiring. And I was there working on my art practice. I was like dyeing fabrics and yeah, just really just doing a lot of different things, a lot of experimentation, and it's so beautiful there. I'm upset I was only there just to come get him the last time, but I'm sure I'll get back another time.
Okay, that's very nice to hear. Yeah, Mexico City has a lot of diversity in
Yes,
artwork. Yeah.
totally. It's super diverse and super. I mean, I was there because I really like uh also just um besides art, food and the food culture. I feel like there is really amazing as well. It's like very fresh, obviously, and there was a lot of vegan stuff which I didn't necessarily expect. Yeah, a lot of cool places.
Yeah. Did you notice that there was an artwork that we shared on our Instagram yesterday of Juan? Did you see it?
No, I
Juan
don't think I
is a
saw it.
member of our community as you. He has a Xoloitzcuintle. His name is Witsi. Okay, and he paid an artist. He paid an artist to make a portrait of Witsi, the Xoloitzcuintle,
Oh,
but like in a cubic style, cubism. I think it's the name in English, cubism.
okay.
And it was very kind of interesting to see because it's like a mural, like a Mexican muralistic work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cute as well. Very colorful.
Oh.
Yeah, with all these angles of cubism. It's kind of funny as well. So yeah, that's an artwork
I'll have to check
that we
it
will share.
out.
Yeah, yeah. So what kind of like personality do you think Django has? Like, has you like kind of have had this feedback with him? Do you understand with him as well, like to an spiritual level or something like this? Because you say that he already like protect you both, like
Yes.
like Dean and you. So how is that? Why do you say that? Protect you
Uh,
in which way?
uh protective, as it's like, I don't know how to explain the connection, but it's like, yeah, I can tell that he is very sensitive to everything around, so he's always watching, he's always he's just like always paying attention, and he can tell by the way I say things with my voice, or I don't it's like you don't have to like raise your voice or do too much, because they really do kind of just like understand, or he understands when I'm saying something differently, which is very interesting. But I feel like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like um yeah, like Dean, he's older. He's 15, so when the weather changes, sometimes his paws, like he gets like achy, and like Django was like laying on his paw, like the paw that like specifically hurt him, and I'm just like, and they like weren't like best friends, so it's like he understands like kind of how to navigate the older dog more than I thought a puppy kind of would. And he's just very intuitive. He's like a very intuitive dog. And I feel like he like it doesn't take much, like in terms of like telling him no about like maybe like barking at someone, or I just kind of like affirm him, and he like just understands. He may not get it the first time, but like the next time he's in the situation, he like understands, like he knows how to behave. And I've noticed too, like walking with him alone versus with him and the other dog, it's like he's that's when his confidence really comes out. I feel like he would prefer to only walk alone, but I walk them both at the same time sometimes. So yeah, it's
Yeah, because
interesting.
one thing that you may know is that like he knows how to speak Spanish, right? When
Yes.
we talk to him, but he has already learned English as well.
I guess he's learning English, but it's funny because where I live in Brooklyn, there are a lot of people who speak Spanish. There's like a lot of Puerto Rican people, um, so they talk to him in Spanish, which is funny. And like I guess yeah, Mexican people who are familiar with the breed here, who know it's like yeah, they know, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, he's learning English. I speak a little Spanish, but not much.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today, JJ. It was very beautiful your story with him to be shared with us. And I know that a lot of people will see you as well in the future, and maybe they can follow you on your
Yes.
Instagram. That is
Yeah, of course.
Dean and the Django. Django? Okay, that's how
Yes.
it's Dean and Django on Instagram.
Yes.
So there she share a lot of
It's
things.
I'm sorry, I was gonna say it's dog account, but yeah, the name is Dean and Django, and
See, exactly.
I
A dog account, but with a zero instead of an O, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. So,
Cool.
Django. A ver si me entiende.
Oh, he can't hear
Tempranillo
you
de
because I
Django.
got headphones in, but
Ah, no, con razón. Sí. Pues ahí está. Yes. Well, thank you very much, JJ.
good to see
That's your
you.
name, JJ?
Yeah, JJ.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Well, I'm Fernando, and thank you very much for joining us today in the Xolos Ramirez show. And bye-bye. Bye.
Bye. See you later.
Yeah.